What is up, Lead Generation Nation? Jason McLaughlin here, and in today's video, we are auditing a small business's website in order to find out how they can generate more leads and ultimately turn more revenue in their company with online tactics. And instead of just shoving one or two digital strategies down your throat, I will be reviewing their whole online strategy today. So today's business we are reviewing happens to be a tattoo parlor, shop, artist, and I will be covering absolutely everything they need to do in order to start generating more leads online. Now, tattoos is something I know about. As you can see there, I've spent many hours in a tattoo artist chair before, and I will be getting into that really soon. But before I get into that, if you're a small business owner and you would like to have your business given the total online review of their digital strategies and whatnot by yours truly, go into Facebook and join my group over here, Lead Generation Help Groups, SEO and Pay-Per-Click Secrets. And I usually drop a form in there, fill it out, and I will do you an online strategy review for free. Obviously, to increase your local lead generation, get more customers for your business. That is the game I am in. Let's do this. Pete Robertson, let's do this. All right, awesome. Cool. So I will be starting out with the website. So on first landing, this is the website we were sent. Tattoo artist Joan Zuniga. I'm probably butchering that. I do apologize. Landing page. All right, not too bad. I always judge landing pages, as everyone knows, by social proof on the page. Now, this is a bit different. So the last few websites we've been reviewing have been contractors and mainly contractors and more contractors and people in the building space. Now, a tattoo artist, I believe, requires a totally different approach to generating more leads. Essentially, it is going to be based on a very personal brand type of view. Because let's be honest, people, yes, are buying your art, but they are also buying the experience of having a tattoo done by you. And it's obviously something quite intimate. So let's dive back into it here. So the website, they're obviously going for tattoo artist Fayetteville, probably saying that wrong, North Carolina. And we dive into it here. So we have a call to action above the fold, free consult. Where does that take us? All right, immediately I can see an issue here. With regards to free consult, this form should be easy to fill out. At the moment, this is very intimidating for me. I have to scroll now to book an appointment, and there's this whole long list of instructions. I would try, and I understand it's a tattoo shop, and there's lots of legalities and things around that, but I would honestly try make this process a lot more simple, whether it be a step-by-step question, like questionnaire, people can ask and fill out, but this isn't friendly at all to get those sweet leads in that we're looking for. That's just my first initial take of the website. Yeah, it's really not that friendly. Another thing I'd highly suggest is that you named your website after yourself, but I do not see any vision or sight of yourself here. And I don't think I've seen it throughout the website. I like the portfolio pieces here. These are really nice. I'm assuming you specialize in black and gray. But I'd honestly want you to slap like a big picture of yourself here, maybe talking a bit about who you are, what you are, because people are buying into you essentially to do the artwork for them. There's hundreds of thousands of tattoo artists out there, and you obviously want people to choose you. And yeah, tell me a bit about your story. So let's go into the portfolio pieces here. Black and gray tattoo gallery. This should include your location, which was Fayetteville, North Carolina. That should be an H1 tag over here. You want to start ranking for that. I assume you are ranking for black and gray tattoo, but I think you're only servicing one area from what I saw. Cool. So carry on. This content throughout here is very thin. We actually did a content audit of the website. Quickly pull that up. So homepage, 2,120 words. Yeah, happy with that. Your portfolio, I would try get more words in, maybe talking a bit about your experiences in here and aspects like that. I understand that the main aspect of a portfolio is to get the pictures across, and these tattoos are really good. Really nice tattoos. But this content's looking a bit thin overall. All right, I'm going to dive into the SEO aspect of it now quick, and then I'll come back into it. But overall, I like what the website's doing. My only critique here would be to make it easier to book a consult. This is extremely intimidating, especially for someone that's never probably had a tattoo before. Now they've got to fill out the form with your name and email, phone number, and description of the tattoo. This should almost be encompassed in this, and this form needs to be jacked up to look more user-friendly. And yeah, Mr. Rank Ghost. Yeah, that's right. All right, cool. So I'm going to dive into the SEO, but as I was saying previously, that's not going to be the main point of lead generation for a tattoo artist. Even pay-per-click, I will be also jumping into the social media aspects that need to be addressed, because as I said, it's imperative to build a personal brand if you are a tattoo artist. All right, so we ran a report on your website. Overall, everything wasn't too bad. 132 issues found. Technical aspects that need to be sorted out. I will be getting this to you, and I will be discussing it with you in more detail. But as I said, this isn't going to be the bread and butter of how you're going to be generating leads as a tattoo artist. So you have 2 pages here that are too big. One broken link, easy fix, needs to be addressed. 4 titles that are too long. Empty alt text, those need to be addressed. That will give you a nice little boost. And this, what is happening here? Just redirecting to nothing. All right. Backlink summary, 621 backlinks, do follow links, 88, 2. Yeah, I'll be getting this all over to you and going through it with you. Nothing to really, as I said, I don't think the number one way in which a tattoo artist gets leads is going to be through pay-per-click or SEO. And I'll be going through how you can get more leads pretty quickly using what I show you. Okay, cool. So let's dive into your social media. So personally, when I was looking for a tattoo artist, and I'm sure a lot of people do, they go and they look at your previous work and they look at your location. Now, with regards to your Instagram, obviously it's a standard tattoo artist thing, just a lot of your artworks and pieces out there. And I really like that. It's really good. However, I see you haven't been posting consistently. That needs to change. You need to be posting every single day as a tattoo artist and getting those leads in. Something very simple. Another thing I'd highly suggest is perhaps taking this straight instead of to just your homepage, take it to an appointment form or something like that. As I said, this appointment form needs to be fixed up to make it much more user-friendly in order for people to come through and view it. So that's just Instagram. Facebook, I noticed you are running ads. I did have 1 or 2 critiques of your Facebook ads with regards to generating of leads of them. So this is your ad you're currently running. Custom award winning tattoo artist in Fayetteville, North Carolina, black and gray realism. It's quite boring. I'd highly recommend a video, maybe something that's very snappy to get attention, and really outline this free consultation with us. One of the biggest things with people that get tattoos, especially the newer people, is that they feel intimidated. They feel intimidated about asking questions and not knowing what's a good question or a bad question. It's quite an intimidating process, and people are marking you for the rest of your life. And I'm not too sure about the targeting here, but we would want to obviously just be targeting in the area and running hard retargeting ads on this. Retargeting ads are going to also be where your bread and butter is, because most people, like myself, do not only have one tattoo, they get more. And if you are a good tattoo artist, they establish that trust with you and you are their go-to. All right, so that's just a quick touch on Facebook ads. Let's jump back into your GMB. As I said, this is awesome. Oh, before we jump into the GMB, yeah, I found you on Facebook. This, I'm assuming, is yourself. Self-employed contractor, Jones Iniga Tattoos. This needs to change. This whole profile needs to be optimized to be pointing towards your website or pushing people towards booking a call with you. You should be sharing posts on this thing about your tattoos and that. And this website is absolutely, this profile is not optimized at all. If we go and we look at my profile, as you can see here, it's an offering. I do what I do. And then it has a catchy pickup line, lead generation, so good, your dead grandma just called. And then it pushes people towards a group or something that I'm trying to get them towards. That is something I'd really like to see here. Just from this, if people land on your profile, I don't know who you are. Yeah, needs to be optimized to market your business as well. All right, let's jump into your Google My Business. So I ran your Google My Business through a software called Local Viking, and your rankings aren't that good. Part of the reason I do not think they are that good, and obviously I don't know the situation, is that this is currently a service area and that you are ranking for. If we go back into your GMB, I literally thought I accidentally clicked on this Cheddar's Kitchen and it changed to that. If I was you, I'd really be trying to get a solid location, like physical location of your shop or where you're tattooing out of. I understand you are doing guest posts and that. However, it also gives people more of a trust proximity that you belong to a store, etc., etc. And people are also more likely to engage with you knowing exactly where you are and if you have a physical location set out. So that's with regards to Local Viking. You can see your rankings here aren't the greatest. You're ranking mainly, see, I don't know the area too well, but I don't think that's ideally where you want to be ranking number one, because it seems like most of the urban town area is around here. So another aspect that we can look at, we can go and look at one of your top competitors. I would assume Secret Raven Tattoo would be pretty well ranking. Yeah, and they are. This is your competitor's Secret Raven Tattoo. So another thing we can do for you here is run your GMB through something called GMB Crunch. That will compare everything. So go activate GMB Crunch, download it, put in your keywords and hit results, and GMB Crunch will go and gather data we need in order to show you where you are lacking. So having a look over here. So here we are. Based on this, you're able to pull how you are doing with regards to reviews and a whole bunch of other things. I can send this through to you as well. So as you can see here, Jones Zuniga's tattoos have one review, address not applicable. Now, ranking relatively high considering the one review aspect, but these are your competitors. So obviously we would need to start getting these reviews up. You can do that by creating a bit.ly link, sending people to that, and in all your email correspondence, putting that in the footer of your email, pushing people through to your reviews. when you've given someone a good tattoo, ask for a review on that. And another thing we can do with that then is start pushing this onto your website as social proof with landing pages, etc., and even making social posts of some of the reviews. I know that's a big thing in the tattoo industry, is obviously to have social proof along with happy customers. So yeah, as you can see, we're falling behind here quite a bit. Another thing we can look at as well with GMB Cross are the categories that have run away from me now. Yeah, but I'll be getting that through to you, no problem at all. So my biggest chat I'd want to have with yourself is optimizing your personal profile in order to start getting leads. As I've said, now in the tattoo industry, you are the brand. You've literally called the brand, the website, your name. So this needs to be optimized. Who are you? What do you do? And start pushing people towards a more friendly looking appointment form. This is very, it's not the most friendly looking thing. And also remembering that it's quite intimidating to have people booking a call with a tattoo artist, especially if you've never had a tattoo before. And yeah, there's a few other things. I've got to go, but that was my lead generation local audit for tattoo shop. I will be getting this to you. And guys, if you are looking for a complete digital strategy audit, hit me up. It's Jason McLaughlin. I will see you soon. Cheers. Bye.